This is an educational video on 2024 and its society. What?
2024 is officially over. Congrats to everyone that made it and everyone that didn't. All I can say is get better at the game. I feel like in the future, this is gonna be that year we can say that beat 2016. Y'all gonna call me crazy now, but
wait, beat 2016. Hold on. I don't know about that. 2016 was a year.
They're gonna look back at this video in the next couple of years and be like, I was right. I thought I would do a timeline on everything that happened this year that we actually cared about, because a lot of these timelines and recaps.
26. Demir wasn't born, nigga. Well, okay, true, but bro, 2016 though was like, I don't know. Hold on, let me see.
Every year are trash or boring to me. We covering the juicy politics, pop culture, memes, social media, entertainment like always. And there was a lot of politics this year, just a heads up. So without further ado,
I feel like everyone became a politician this year, bro. Damn, looking back at it, this was crazy though. Taylor Swift, T Swift, Cat Williams. It all started with the Cat Williams interview.
Go over the 2024 timeline. January 2024. We start off this year with Mickey Mouse becoming public domain. This means that it loses all.
Oh my God. Then we got those shitty movies. Oh my gosh. We got there was a game. There was supposed to be a game. There was a stupid movie. And then there was the same thing with Winnie the Pooh.
All ability to get copyrighted by Disney and can be used in pretty much anything. Want to use it in a horror movie? You can now. Want to use it to sell a shirt? You can now. Want to use it in a corn film? You can now. The only catch is it's the oldest version of Mickey Mouse and not the newest one everybody's accustomed to. But that didn't stop a bunch of movie directors from making terrible horror movies of it as soon as the character became
Jacob, what's up,
domain.
bro?
It's a ritual at this point for this to happen. Saudi Arabia officially joins BRICS, a group of countries whose goal is to create a currency together to promote economic growth for their nations, which includes Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, Egypt, Ethiopia, Iran, the UAE, and now Saudi Arabia. Cat Williams shocks the internet by airing out all of Hollywood and exposing them, saying things like the most famous comedians in Hollywood try to gatekeep from other people becoming big. I still like Kevin Hart.
That was at the start of the
saying
year.
He always declined Diddy's invitations to his parties because he knew what was happening. This video has 84 million views. That should show you how viral it went. Normal interviews are not getting these type of views. The only other person who could do something like this with the interview is Michael Jackson.
Yeah, or like Tom Cruise or something.
Avoid getting demonetized because YouTube hates when I say this guy's name and will immediately do it if I say it. We're just gonna refer to him as Harry Lepstein. The Harry Lepstein files became declassified and the public starts scouring to figure out who's on it. To figure out which celebrity is finally gonna get exposed for being a freak. The victim says that Harry Lepstein said Bill Clinton likes them young. Nothing we didn't all already know. The victim says Stephen Hawking was involved in an underage orgy. Out of all people I thought was gonna come out on this list, this was the last person. Like, how was his freak even doing anything? I didn't even know his thingy still worked. All of his legacy pretty much burned up after this news. The victim says Michael Jackson was there but did nothing. Stop the lies on my goat, man. Never forget how the media did MJ. And after this first wave of
they said Michael Jackson was there and never. Yo.
names, people were hyped up waiting for more names to drop. Then we waited and waited and waited, and the names never dropped, and everyone forgot about the whole thing.
As they do. I said this, chat. I said this, bro. This is what niggas do. They get mad over something and really ruffles my feathers. And then something else happens, and then they completely stop talking about it, bro. There was a whole list that was supposed to drop. It didn't drop. Nobody cared anymore.
Okay, Dontai, we know Danielle beats
What?
you, dog. It's okay.
Stop acting like you care about shit that you don't care about.
Also, you should watch this. It's a good video from Jid. Also, love you, Dontai. Hope you had a great Christmas and rest of your year. Love you and Danielle.
Love you too, man. And I did have a great Christmas, man. It was like, bro, watching Christmas movies. Demir's at the age where he don't really like we watch it. Like he'll watch it, but he don't really know what's going on. So we was just chilling, watching Christmas movies, vibing, and yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that was the greatest, bro.
How many of y'all even remember this happened? Be honest. Man, them elites putting up work to keep it silenced. MatPat officially retires from YouTube.
Oh my God. I can't believe, like, I can't believe nobody, like, I mean, I can believe it, but it's just crazy. Like, this is a list. This is a list of people who did weird things. And then MatPat retired and everybody's like, yo, what were we talking about? Hold on. This nigga's retiring?
Stanley Cup went viral and started being sold out in stores all over the US.
And then now, didn't they just say this shit was burning people recently?
They dropped one specific cup, which was a Starbucks collab with a pink design, and all hell broke loose. They immediately started stampeding the stores to get them. People were selling these cups on eBay for 6 times their actual price. I still don't know why people were fighting over cups like this. Pretty weird time of this year. South Korea officially passes law banning dog meat trading in 2027. Come on.
What?
Bro, it couldn't have been done sooner. Footage leaks of Playboy Cardi getting
Oh my God, Chad, who was there when we reacted to this, bruh? Who was there?
arrested for going 133 miles per hour. Probably the closest any of his fans will ever get to getting an interview in years, or an album, or song. Japan makes its first ever moon landing with its spacecraft. Megan Thee Stallion.
Nigga, what?
Or song. Japan makes its first ever moon.
Did we react to this? Did we talk about this? I don't remember anybody telling me this. Or maybe I did and I just forgot, dude.
Landing with its spacecraft.
This is a big deal. Like, I feel like we need to take space shit more serious. Like, this shit is big. Like, this, bro, this is huge. Hiss.
The Stallion officially releases her diss track Hiss, dissing a lot of rappers, which was like the warm-up of what was to come later on this year. And
I'm sorry, but she ate. I'm talking about she ate everybody up.
Nicki Minaj dissed back a couple of days later, and honestly, if you don't know anything about this beef, don't bother listening to Nicki Minaj's
at all, bro. Don't even watch the live, okay? If you watch the live, it's the worst thing you could ever do in your life.
Against her. The winner was determined 5 minutes after it came out. Elon Musk announces that Neuralink has successfully implanted its first brain chip in a human. Which
GG's, it's over. This is the year where the bots take over, I believe. Probably like actually the year after, because I feel like this is when they really get introduced. They get into the households. Okay, something goes wrong, and then they start, then they start killing.
It allows you to do things like control your phone or computer by just thinking. I think my hands work just fine for those tasks, but if y'all want to be test subjects, go right ahead.
I ain't gonna lie, chat. Low key, like, I kind of would want that. Like, chat, imagine I could just be hands-free, like, chatting with y'all, and then, like, I blink and my video pause, and I could really just talk to y'all. Oh, my gosh. Or I could be like, yo, chat, oh, my God, did y'all hear about, and then I think about it, and then it pops up on the, or it's already in the search engine, and then it pops up. Dude, how cool is that? Like, oh my God, my reactions would be so much smoother, bro. My reactions would be so much smoother, man.
Congress held a hearing against the biggest tech CEOs, which at this point is a yearly ritual.
TommyNFG with the 10 gifted subs. Are you fucking serious, dude? Tommy with the 10 gifted subs. Are you serious? I don't even know why I didn't like the video at first, buddy. Yo, thank you, man.
I think this time they passed a record of asking the TikTok CEO, is he Chinese, 1,000 times.
Have you ever been a member of the Chinese Communist Party?
Senator, I'm Singaporean. No.
Have you ever been associated or affiliated with the Chinese Communist Party?
No, chat. They asked this nigga, do you use people's eyes and dilation in order to feed more stuff to their phone? What are these niggas talking about? They they said, do you use people's Wi-Fi when they're on the app? Nigga, if they got Wi-Fi in the, he was like, if they have Wi-Fi, oh my God, I know he wanted to crash out. If you have Wi-Fi in your house and you connect your phone to the Wi-Fi, then yes, it is using your Wi-Fi. Like, oh my God, I know he wanted to just be like, yo, are you fucking stupid, bro?
No, Senator. Again, okay. I'm Singaporean.
Look at him. Look at his face.
Have you ever been associated or affiliated with the Chinese Communist Party?
No, Senator. Again, I'm Singaporean.
Was hilarious. Go back to your reaction to it. Nikki is a fucking comedian.
It was hard. That was hard.
Yelling into a phone on live to an audience of strangers that don't know you to a woman that got shot by a singing midget to get up on your good foot was demon work.
And she laughed. She was like, "Get up on your good foot. Get up on your good foot. Get up on your good foot." Oh my God. I was like, yo, somebody tell her to turn her live off, please. I think she's drunk too. I think she's drunk as well. Please tell her to get off her live. Please, bruh.
It included the Instagram CEO, Discord CEO, TikTok CEO, Twitter CEO, and Snapchat CEO, questioning them on security concerns and whatnot. UMG pulls off its music catalog on TikTok after failing to reach a licensing agreement. And for y'all that don't know, UMG owns every artist that you listen to.
Yep.
I'm not even joking.
Yep.
This is the tippity-toppity of monopolies.
Yep.
Between both the companies, TikTok definitely took more of the L on it because it's built on songs. And for that time being, music was just a bit more quiet on TikTok. The memes of this month were things like Low Taper Fade Ninja, Stanley Cup, Side Eye Cat, and Blacker Chinese. February 20.
Oh, we were down bad. Oh, this dude.
2024. This month started off weird. Pictures went viral on Twitter of AI Taylor Swift nudes. People was passing these pics all
I think we missed that one. I think we missed that one.
around freely like a blunt rotation. Eventually, they banned all the accounts with the pictures, and right after this happened, U.S. lawmakers proposed a bill.
Someone said, not me! I saw them shits.
The act would be a civil right of action for victims of these type of AI images and allow victims to collect financial damages for it. On one hand, this is a great and amazing law, but you're telling me it took the government years to do this and they only cared about this problem when it happened to a billionaire celebrity, when this has been going on for years for different women around the world? Great job, guys. My taxes are definitely going to use. Vince McMahon is investigated for sex trafficking allegations. He already stepped down as the CEO of WWE in 2022 because of internal investigations, but now the government is on his case. And when the government enters your case, most of the time it's GG's. Aiden Ross got scammed by 21 Savage live on stream in front of tens of thousands of people. I don't know how 21 Savage thought he could get away with this on a live stream. Oh, Drake's meat also leaked this month. Feel like this is a very important note of history, so I'm adding it to the timeline.
And to this day, academics will not confirm or deny if he saw the video. Bro, you not answering the question is already answering the question, bro.
I had to say this, okay? How was it still semi-soft in that bit? All right, you know what? I'm getting into too much detail. Joe Rogan signs a Spotify deal worth $250 million, becoming the most expensive podcast deal in history. If the deal should have been worth that much is really up to your interpretation.
Monkey hole, and the tail and the little feet are poking out. It's like... See if you can find that. King
Charles is diagnosed with an undisclosed form of cancer. Judging off the way the internet reacted when his mama got packed, if he did too, they would not hold back again either. Charles, don't make next year your last year. The Kansas City Chiefs won the Super Bowl, giving them 2 wins in a row. It set a record as the most watched TV broadcast in U.S. history with 123.7 million viewers across every platform.
Damn.
Sony buys Michael Jackson's catalog, acquiring a 50% stake in it for at least $600 million. Probably the worst news, considering MJ was fighting them over taking advantage of him. And when he dies years later, that's when they want to make the purchase. The YouTuber Too Mad passes away. Considering he wasn't really a good guy, a lot of the internet just clowned him. Donald Trump gets fined $354 million for fraudulent business practices in a court ruling, and his 2 sons get fined $4 million as well. Diddy faces a lawsuit accusing him of sexual harassment and assault by Lil Raw Jones. This is one of the first lawsuits that kicked off that whole thing this year of Diddy getting tracked and hunted down, but I always thought he was a good guy. I mean, look how nice he is on Ellen DeGeneres show.
I had the dates wrong all this time. Diddy, come on out.
The memes of this month were things like Sad Hamster, the Apple Vision Pro, and Taylor Swift's jet. March 2024. Ryan Garcia's
Taylor Swift's jet. Oh man, what? Oh god, memes was not hitting.
Bad Hamster, the Apple Vision Pro, and Taylor Swift's Jet. March 2024. Ryan Garcia started crashing out this month and spiraling on the internet. On his Instagram story, he posted a cryptic, devilish message with it saying, "We told you we were coming." Then he went on a rant saying elites made him watch kids get raped in a forest and he has proof of it, and started tweeting out saying if they kill him, he didn't do it himself. To this day,
didn't he say he hate niggas too? He can't stand niggas.
People still don't know why he was wilding like this. Some people think it was to hype up his fight with Devin Haney, and even he said himself that was why.
I don't know what was going on.
Kind of up to say you have proof of things like that in the name of promoting a fight? And it came out later that Ryan was using performance enhancing drugs anyways, and the fight got overturned. So all those shenanigans to get people hyped up to watch, just for him to get scared and take some drugs to win the same day. Probably the weirdest thing to happen this year in the sports world. LeBron James becomes the first NBA player to score 40,000 points.
Crazy. Wait, found the clip? Oh, the Nicki clip. Oh no, bruh.
Tricky little mood.
What the fuck was that? Yo, I don't know if she's actually like pissed off. Like, I don't know if she's irritated or if she's fucking drunk. Holy shit.
Tricky little mood. Yes, I've been I'm in a tricky little mood.
Yo. Okay, with that type of introduction, she got to drop the hardest track ever, bro. And she didn't. And she didn't, bro.
And no matter how much the old heads and unks complain about it, he is indeed the best NBA player of all time. Thank you, King. Sadly, Akira Toriyama, the creator of Dragon Ball, passed away. This one hit everyone deep, man. It felt like we all had to be silent for the next couple of days. Rumor has it the cartel stopped fighting for a day in honor of his legacy. Definitely one of the most
That'd be fucking crazy.
Tragic things to happen this year. Rest in peace to the GOAT. The Dubai Mall becomes the most visited place on earth with a record 105 million visitors. That's kind of
scary.
Wins his first Oscar for his support role in Oppenheimer, which is how you know these award shows are a scam.
Talk about it. What the fuck?
Not win for carrying Marvel for like a decade. I guess better late than never. Andrew Tate gets arrested again. Andrew Tate in the big 2024, or should I say 2025 now? Like, can I just know if they're innocent or not? I swear, I still don't know.
Yeah,
the U.S.
I
House passes a bill to ban TikTok, and the vote was pretty much a landslide. 352 agreed. And
why are these old people? It's like, why are these old white people telling, like, why are they in control of this shit? They literally don't even understand how the internet works. They don't understand it. I seen the questions they were asking. They don't understand it at all.
65 disagreed.
There was a guy with an eye patch that said, "I know people are saying that we're too old to understand, but trust us, we know what we're talking about." Are you dead ass?
Republicans and Democrats never get together on anything, so that's how you know they serious this time. For y'all watching in the future, did it get banned? Or was it another time of them saying it and absolutely doing nothing? Mike Pence, Trump's former vice president, refuses to endorse him. Vladimir Putin officially gets reelected as the...
Why did you pin that for me to see? They just pinned someone saying Dante, this one right here, this guy. You always make me, ew. Yo, stop typing like this. Yo, what's wrong with you, bruh? Something's actually, what is up with you, bruh? I can't read your shit. You are so weird.
president of Russia, winning 78.8% of the vote, which will make him the longest serving leader of Russia, overtaking Joseph Stalin. If you ask me personally, I think this was one of the most fair elections to ever take place. It's not like he arrested his main competitor and jailed him, then when he died, it was deemed under suspicious circumstances. He won it fair and square. Fair and square. Seriously, is there anything Russians can even do? The Quiet on Set documentary releases, revealing how messed up Nickelodeon Studios was run and the freak nature of Dan Schneider and his friends. The main things revealed was that Dan Schneider wrote R-rated jokes and shows on purpose. That must be a real shocker to everyone. That the work environment was toxic and Dan underpaid female writers. The biggest reveal was that Drake Bell was SA'd by a dialogue coach who worked there named Brian Peck. And when it came time for Brian Peck's trial, a bunch of celebrities and people in the industry wrote letters to give him support. You're better off throwing your kids in a den of lions than throwing them in Hollywood and them surviving. As a child actor, most of the time your parents use you and don't really care. And the whole industry is just full of degenerates who never get checked. Like that from Future's album releases, igniting the start of the rap civil war. Kendrick Lamar disses Drake and J. Cole, saying it's just Big Me, throwing the first jab at them and seeing what they respond with. P. Diddy's home gets raided by federal agents. Sam Bankman-Fried gets sentenced to 25 years in prison for his orchestration of multiple fraudulent schemes. Godzilla x King Kong releases. Is the X supposed to be a versus? Because I don't know, I didn't watch the movie. Becoming the top installment of the series,
cool,
with 571 million made worldwide.
Yeah.
And memes of this month were things like Green FN, the Willy Wonka experience.
Okay, Dontai, we know Danielle beats you, dog, but it's okay, you will get through it in due time. Also, can you watch this vid from Gideon? It's an actual good video. Anyways, love you and the fam. Chat some bitches.
How you gonna say some? Like, how you gonna say that shit and then just try to and then suggest a video and then be like, "Yo, love you and the fam." Like what? Okay, hold on. What is this? A predator video?
Trust the night.
Inbred family freaks out as son. Inbred family. God damn. Okay, I'm gonna peep it. I'm gonna peep it. Oh wait, no, that white guy's in there. This dude's racist, bro. This dude was literally standing in the middle of the street saying like hard R, bro. I don't want to see nothing with this dude in there.
And the Chick-fil-A sauce girl. April 2024. Taylor Swift is officially added to Forbes billionaire list. South Korea's Democratic Party wins its National Assembly. O.J. Simpson.
Why does he still work with him, bro? I don't understand. Why does he still work? I don't know, bro. Maybe he's like a really good, nice person to him. Maybe he sees Gideon as one of the good ones.
Officially debuts in a cemetery. And as you all know, he went down as a legendary football hero. A man who was proved innocent time and time again and can never hurt a fly. I speak for everyone when I say, rest in peace, O.J. Simpson.
After we finished filming, O.J. said to me that he had a surprise for me, and I genuinely was surprised. I think it was his idea of a joke. And this is it.
The legendary Detroit sign hits the world and jaws drop after seeing that.
Oh, that shit was so bad. A nigga made a music video in front of that sign, bruh. Take it down. Take it down.
There are some things out there that can look more depressing than Detroit. This thing costed $425,000 to make, by the way. Drake drops his diss track Push-Ups to retaliate against.
Oh, shit, it's happening. Oh, my God. Wait, this year might have, I'm not gonna lie. He's right. This year outdid 2016. This year outdid 2016.
Against Kendrick Lamar. Calling him a midget, saying his fans make excuses for him.
Chad, this whole rap beef alone tops the 2016 XXL Cypher.
Not dropping. Funnily enough, he told him later on that he's dropping too much. Funny to spin back and look at that. He called out The Weeknd, Future, Metro Boomin, Rick Ross. And we sat there and waited for 3 weeks for the war to finally.
Chad, 2024 first, 2016 second.
Begin. Donald Trump's hush money.
Y'all kind of sleep. Like, look at this. We're not even halfway through to 2024. There's still more shit that's about to come to.
Lawsuit trial officially begins. Taylor Swift drops her album The Torture Poets Department, selling 2.6 million units in the first week, which is
the queen of rap. No debate, no argument. She can do no wrong.
Is actually unbelievable. The second closest artist to get to her sales this year was Kendrick's album GNX that had 319,000 sales in the first week. Like Taylor or not, she is running the music industry and there is absolutely nobody even coming close to her. She also became
rap. Yes, she bodies rap and she don't even gotta touch it. The queen of rap.
became the first artist to have 14 of the top positions on the Billboard Hot
Dazzling.
100. Tesla recalls thousands of Cybertrucks due to an issue with the gas pedal. And there's been multiple recalls for the car this year due to other issues. Good riddance. I honestly hate every time I see one of these cyberpunk looking cars on the road.
Yeah,
the
me
U.S.
too.
House of
Me too.
Representatives passed this bill to ban TikTok, but this time they actually gave a date, January 19th, 2025. So when the time comes, let me know what happens, y'all. My prediction is that getting packed. The government been wanted it out since 2020. Ryan Garcia beats Devin Haney in a boxing match. Kendrick Lamar drops his diss track responding to Drake, Euphoria, saying he's inauthentic and just pumps out music for money, saying he wishes he was one of the hoes like Sexy Red. Definitely true. And the internet got to debating immediately. And when I say debate, there was no debate really. Everybody knew Euphoria won. This is like hydrogen bomb versus coughing baby, alright? It's not a fight. And the memes of this month were things like with the Sigma, LeBron glazing, and the TikTok Riz part. May 2024. No! Ryan Garcia tests positive for using enhancing drugs in his fight with Devin Haney. So the fight results got overturned and he got banned from boxing for a year.
GG's.
Kendrick Lamar drops another diss track, 616 in LA. Main points being that he's telling Drake his inside circle wants to see his downfall and Kendrick's got an insider, saying that Drake using memes isn't working and people can pick up on it. Wasn't too much really, but the very
It's crazy because like he's still doing that now though. He was doing that like on Aiden's stream, which is kind of crazy, bruh.
very same day, just so we can keep track, this is all the day of May 3rd, Drake drops Family Matters. His main points being that Kendrick's kids aren't his and are actually his best friend's day free, saying Kendrick beats his wife, and saying he begged Tupac's estate to take down Drake's diss track. But then Kendrick drops Meet the Grams right after. And can I just say, everyone, we were really all born in the greatest generation. Witnessing how this night went down was poetic. I'm so glad I was involved in this time of moment. Going from Drake's jolly diss track that had some hard moments in it to the most dark sounding, deepest, and evil tracks. Kendrick's main points was telling Adonis he feels bad Drake is his dad, telling Drake's mom she failed for having a son that doesn't respect women. I respect women, guys, just so you know.
Where did that come from?
Telling Drake's dad he's an enabler and is why Drake is how he is. Saying Drake only uses black women to hypersexualize and nothing else. And of course, the daughter reveal. Now, this is the one thing from Kendrick's whole performance, this beef, that was kind of iffy.
That's why like this song is like my least favorite from all of them, because it was just like he just kind of went for it, threw it out there, said it, and like nothing ever came from it. So it's just kind of weird to listen to or awkward to listen to.
To this day, Drake's daughter hasn't been revealed other than rumors, and it definitely
and this is how I like the only thing of all the things Kendrick said in all the songs, that was the only line that he pressed the matter for somebody to prove. Everything else, he ain't saying nothing on it at all. But that was the line where he's like, somebody show me I got a daughter. Somebody prove to me I got a daughter. Like that's how I knew it was like, one, like that shit is, I don't think that shit's true. And then two, it's just like, bro, was everything else true though? Like that's the one that really hit because you knew that one. You knew for a fact that one was a lie, but nothing else. Nothing else though.
Would have got leaked by now. But who knows in the future? It might get revealed. Then the next day, oh my god, bro, this is the amazing week. Kendrick drops Not Like Us, having the whole world yell Drake's a for the entire summer. And it ends off, of course, with the heart parts.
The worst follow-up ever in the history of follow-ups. What were you thinking? I'm way too rich to be doing the things that you just suggested. Are you crazy for even saying that? GG's, 27 million. They was eating though. They was eating off this shit. Even the reactors too.
6.
WB, spin it back, run it back.
He would have been better off not dropping this at all and having Not Like Us be the last track. The fact that he took the route of, well, guess what, Kendrick? Guess what? I'm famous, so I couldn't be I'd be caught by now. Yeah, that killed any shots of him.
Yeah, I don't know.
And that's the whole rap civil war of 2024 music-wise. I'm leaving out certain parts because if I included everything, this whole video would be an hour extra long. Xi Jinping visits Europe for the first time in 5 years. Maybe we'll get world peace soon. Probably not. ByteDance sues to block the U.S. from banning the app, saying it violates free speech rights.
I saw Tyler's
Silly
song.
TikTok. Little do they know the government cares about free speech, except when it's for something they don't like. The government doesn't even allow China to sell cars here. You think they would let you win a lawsuit on their land? Putin gets inaugurated into office. Not Like Us.
I'm sorry. What are they doing in the back?
Sure, you think they would let you win a lawsuit on their land? Putin gets a...
Why are they leaned in so much? Like, they like this. What are they doing? Am I tripping? Well, what the fuck are they arching for? It's like they need to... Yo, look, you see I'm saluting, right? Oh, God, I fuck with you. Relax, bro. At ease or something.
Inaugurated into office. Not Like Us becomes the #1 Billboard Hot 100 song and broke so many records I don't even feel like saying them, but y'all already know it was played everywhere. A video leaks of P. Diddy beating his former wife on camera. We also gotta mention, it's crazy how long this video took to come out. It just shows the grip of power Diddy had on people.
Yeah,
this
crazy.
video happened in 2016. And he later apologized in a video 2 days later. Don't know why he still thought he could salvage his public image. He had to have known it's over, right?
Yeah.
Red Lobster files for bankruptcy. The Doge Dog sadly passed away. Rest in peace to the Doge Dog.
R.I.P.
Trump gets convicted on 34 felony counts in his lawsuit on falsified business records.
And now he's the president of these United States of America. Holy shit. You can get away with anything.
Becoming the first former or sitting U.S. president to have been convicted on criminal charges. And the memes of this month were things like Man or Bear in the Woods,
Oh my
Drake
God.
versus Kendrick, and the New York portal. June 2024. Mexico.
Oh, no. Damn, hold on. June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Damn, she only had like 7 months before she just fucked it all up.
Makes history by electing its first female president. And India...
Mark my words, in the middle of 2025 sex robots going to be dropped and I'm going to test it out.
Aren't sex robots already a thing?
Elects its prime minister with one of the biggest elections ever of 642 million votes being casted. Props to them for getting 642 million votes done in a day. And the US, for some reason, each state either moves at bullet train speed or is still counting votes a month later. I swear, California just does everything terrible. Joe Biden introduces new restrictions on the border after pressure from the public. Howard University revokes Diddy's honorary degree. How could they? These degrees, from what I see, are just pieces of paper college gives to celebrities for being famous. They really serve no purpose, and I'd be damned if I went to debt only for a celebrity to get it for free because they're famous.
That's
Hunter
crazy.
Biden's found guilty on
That's
all
actually crazy,
accounts
though.
in his felony gun charges case. Jerry West, aka the man who's the symbol of the NBA, sadly passes away. Rest in peace, Jerry West.
R.I.P.
The House passes a bill to automatically register any men age 18 to
Wait, sorry, are they keeping it the same? Are they keeping the logo the same or are they changing it?
26 for draft. They can pass all the bills they want, but when the time comes for a draft, I'll be cooling in a jail cell with my homies. The Celtics beat the Dallas Mavericks, and time comes for a draft, I'll be cooling in a jail cell with my homies. The Celtics beat the Dallas Mavericks in the NBA Finals.
Boring.
NVIDIA becomes the most valuable company in the world, beating Microsoft at $3.34 trillion.
Damn.
I can't even comprehend that type of money or what a company even does with all that type of money. Justin Timberlake gets arrested for driving while intoxicated. This man is worth $250 million, and instead of ordering an Uber or even
Or not even having a driver?
getting a private driver,
Right?
he decides
Like-
to get behind the wheel drunk. He just like me, for real. That's my favorite singer. Vladimir Putin visits North Korea for his first time in 24 years. And you just gotta admire their friendship. I mean, look at them. I wish I had a friendship like that. That friendship is with you guys. With you guys. Travis Scott gets arrested for disorderly conduct. Dr. Disrespect gets exposed as a certified PDF file. For being a gamer, the amount of controversies this man has had is odd. Is it that hard to sit down and game without cheating on your wife for
bruh.
being a creep? Ever forget when
Yeah.
he posted this image before him coming back thinking it was the hardest thing of all time?
And then the best reply to that tweet was they put a kid on the other side of the They put a kid on the other side.
Eventually ended up we're all washed up nobody's dude. Rumble. The presidential debate takes place, and oh man, it did not disappoint. It did disappoint. It's crazy how fast Biden aged, because even in 2020 he could still throw up jabs. This was so brutal to watch live. He would have been better off just skipping the debate. The Lakers draft Bronny James, and the memes of this month were things like the Hawk Tua girl, AI vines, Freak Bob, and Let's Go Gambling. July 2024. The Supreme Court rules presidents have broad immunity from prosecution, meaning that presidents can commit
what is the human race, bruh? Freak Bob.
certain crimes and not be prosecuted for it. This is a total shame because United States presidents have totally never committed crimes in the past, and everyone knows they
Like, I can imagine us all getting just decimated and then like aliens or like civilization that comes further along, discover YouTube or these videos or some archive somewhere and watch the 2024 timeline. Like, yo, this is what they were doing in 2024. Let's see. And then it's just goofy shit, bro. Hawk Tour.
They have the cleanest slate in the world. LeBron James signs a 2-year, $104 million contract to play for the Lakers. Keir Starmer becomes the UK Prime Minister. John Cena announces his retirement from the WWE in 2025. The amount of that broke all types of bones trying to do John Cena wrestling moves in their rooms will never be forgotten.
Trump assassination thing was peak Twitter NGL.
Twitter was insane then.
Your legacy will never be forgotten. The Twitch streamer Sketch had a slight pass mistake leaked by somebody. Some people were mad at him for some reason at the time, and it became this huge story on social media of people talking about it. He came on stream eventually to talk about it and responded in a pretty good way. But the fact that people bullied him to damn near making himself end his life, well, what are you doing, bro? I know you get no hoes or money. Eminem releases his album The Death of Slim Shady, selling 281,000 copies first week and killing off his iconic character Slim Shady in the album. Whether you like M or not, Eminem had some bangers with Slim Shady back in the day. All AT&T customers' data gets exposed in a data breach. Donald Trump gives a nice speech to his supporters and nothing totally happens to him. Nah, I'm just kidding. He got shot. We gotta talk about how wild the 2024 election was. Like, well, was it really this serious? No other seasons of elections will ever...
That's a hard pick, though. Can't lie.
...go down like this ever. And social media got set ablaze from this. There were people who gave messages that political violence shouldn't be allowed and wished a speedy recovery from it. People like Joe Biden and Kamala Harris saying it. And some people did not give a Trump also announced his vice president, J.D. Vance, in the next upcoming days. Joe Biden tests positive for COVID-19. COVID fell the off. How do you catch it 4 years later after its peak? Biden has survived so much at this point, I don't think anything can take him out. Let me just knock on this wood for 2025. He's getting up there in age, so yeah. I don't want to be blamed if something happens. JoJo Siwa breaks the record for the most disliked music video by a female artist in 2024. By a pretty good amount, too. It's a skill to do this many numbers. Joe Biden drops out the presidential race. After stuttering in every interview for the past 4 years, trying to learn how to walk up steps, and lying to the public, telling people he's in perfect fine shape for an old man. He made the decision on July 21st, 2024, immediately endorsing his vice president Kamala Harris right after. If Joe knew she was gonna do things like get Megan Thee Stallion to twerk for votes and Cardi B to speak, he would have locked in and changed his mind. Chris Tyson steps away from Mr. Beast's team after allegations of grooming and overall being a weirdo. I'm just saying allegations because at the time it was, but now it's confirmed true, you already know. And Mr. Beast's image just hasn't fully recovered from this. Right after these allegations, it felt like it just kept getting worse and worse and there was no stopping it. Just more allegations on Mr. Beast and everybody on his team. Mr. Beast's public likability stocks have never been the same. Only 100 million views, Mr. Beast, it's time to put the fries in check. Inside Out 2 becomes the highest grossing animated film.
Only 100 million views, only a TV show on Prime. Yeah, he's cooked, bro.
In history, making $1.46 billion globally.
This was a good movie, though. This was a good movie.
The 2024 Summer Olympics.
Joey, thank you for the sub.
I usually don't care about the Olympics, but this year's had so many memes. The Turkish shooter guy was probably the biggest one. And the whole shooting competition just looked cold, to be honest.
Wait, didn't Tom Cruise do something there at the Olympics? Or was that something else?
Robert Downey Jr. is officially announced.
No, chat, I'm asking. He skydived from somewhere on something, doing something. I forgot. I don't know what it is. And it's kind of weird that he didn't mention it. That he didn't mention one of our GOATs. Like, it's kind of weird that, like, this video I might have to take my life back.
Announced to be returning to Marvel. He was announced to be playing Doctor Doom in the next 2 Avengers movies. I feel like this just kills the moment when
the closing ceremony. I knew I wasn't tripping.
He died in Endgame. I'm optimistic though, so hopefully it's good. Xbox 360 shuts down its market. The United States national debt reaches a record $35 trillion. I still want to know who we owe money to. Jeez. It seems like we sent money to every other country. And the memes of this month were things like Rat Summer, Donald Trump shot, and Starlight the Boys.
Oh no, yeah. Oh shit. I was trolling in chat a little bit and I got permabanned. I'm a 23-month sub and it honestly surprised me when I got permabanned and not just timed out. I will not say that ever again. Been watching since 2020 all love. What'd you do? Yo, what happened? y'all can. I guess you can unban him. Well, I mean, what'd you say, dude? Damn, Roku. Thank you for the resubscription.
August 2024. Aiden Ross streams with Donald Trump being the first.
Insane.
ImDOntai, have you reacted to memes V186 yet?
I think so. I don't think I posted it though, only cause like it wasn't. I don't know if those the memes weren't like really hitting. For real. So I don't think I posted that one.
Ever president to hop on a stream. Kind of wild how far streaming has come this year, and it's only been growing. This is a good time to tell you guys I also stream on Twitch, so go follow, please.
Okay.
Kamala Harris announces her vice president pick.
My goat is Adam Sandler, not no damn Tom Cruise's niggas fuck otter.
Okay. Shout out to Adam Sandler though. Like what the fuck? Don't hate on Tom Cruise just because Adam Sandler can't do what he do.
Tim Walz. Susan Wojcicki, the former CEO of YouTube, sadly passed away. She was one of the main pioneers in growing this platform as a whole.
Thank you for the
Rest in peace, Susan Wojcicki. The 2024 Summer Olympics officially wraps up, with athletes breaking 32 world records and reaching 5 billion people around the world. The social security number of every American gets stolen in a hack. My question is, how is it even possible to do that? And did y'all know this even happened? Like, your probably gone. Is our stuff that badly protected where you can take all of it in one sitting? Hey, all I know is I mean,
honestly, probably, dude.
I haven't been hit yet, so don't get any ideas, guys. Ronaldo breaks the world record for the fastest growing YouTube channel, gaining 1 million subs in less than 90 minutes, 10 million subs by the end of the day, 30 million subs by 2 days, and 50 million subs in under a week. I don't know how many people don't have Ronaldo as the most famous person on the planet right now, but if you don't, then this should certify that you gotta change it. The editing style on his videos are still pretty, like, very commercialized, but this could be the man that passes the almighty Mr. Beast hold on YouTube. Robert F. Kennedy Jr., probably the biggest independent U.S. candidate in recent times, drops out the presidential race to endorse Donald Trump. Justin and Haley Bieber have their first kid. Shout out Justin.
He was in the presidential
for holding down my childhood with bangers. Feels like I'm truly getting old. The Brazilian Supreme Court shuts down Twitter in the country. Apparently,
they look like they all going to Hogwarts.
Feels like I'm truly getting old. The Brazilian.
They look like Hogwarts professors. Am I tripping?
They actually made Happy Gilmore too.
I know. I think there's a trailer that... Wait, there's the trailer that dropped, right? Or a teaser? Oh my god, they dropped the trailer. Okay, we gotta react to that.
Brazilian Supreme Court shuts down Twitter in the country. Apparently this was due to disinformation being spread about the country. They lost the argument when they said false information on the app. Like, buddy, why do you think people have Twitter? To get fed lies and see people argue about things no one ever made an argument for in the first place. And the memes of this month were things like Turkish pistol shooter, Rainbow Dolphin, and Very Demir. September 2024.
Oh, God.
Sabrina Carpenter debuts #1 with her album Short and Sweet. Pretty big album for the year, but her tours be freaky as hell for some reason. Like, who's telling her to do all that for herself? Rich homie Quan sadly passed away from an accidental drug overdose. Man had a legendary run back in the day. Rest in peace. Selena Gomez officially becomes a billionaire, mainly making money from her company Rare Beauty. It seems like it's a cheat code to become a billionaire now if you were an already famous celebrity and start any company. Guess I'll have to eventually do that, right, guys? You guys would buy it, right? Nick Avocado goes from the fattest man on earth to the skinniest overnight. I would have predicted World War III would happen this year before predicting this. Everyone was shocked because you woke up one day and Nick wasn't fat anymore. It seemed like it was written in prophecy for him to be obese for life. If you're fat now, you got no excuse. Get your ass on that treadmill in 2025. Kendrick Lamar gets announced as the Super Bowl halftime show artist. Sadly, James Earl Jones passes away, known for playing famous characters like Darth Vader and Mufasa.
And then they fuck around and drop the Mufasa. Oh my god, we still gonna talk about that bullshit, bro. I'm not gonna lie, that shit. Oh my god, that pisses me off.
Rest in peace. The Minecraft movie trailer drops. It was definitely
the game already ass, so the movie gonna be ass. Let's talk about it. Do love Jack
Black,
not the
best reception for
Get out!
We'll see how good it is when it comes out. The debate between Trump versus Kamala Harris.
They're eating the dogs.
This year was so exhausting because why do we have 2 presidential debates? One is already too much for my brain. But one comment stood out from the whole debate.
In Springfield, they're eating the dogs. The people that came in, they're eating the cats. They're eating the
They're eating the dogs.
And this is what's happening in our country, and it's a shame.
Really, Nick?
Just save Bolt and Brian Griffin and we good. After that, they can chop away all they want. Tito Jackson, a member of the Jackson 5, sadly passes away. It comes out that Diddy was using baby oil for his freak-offs. Lotion or lube don't cut it anymore, so you gotta bring out the maximum efficiency products. And that's what he chose. Telegram now has to share IP addresses and phone numbers to authorities if law enforcement requested. This is a huge change if you don't know, because Telegram was built on keeping everything totally encrypted, which is why every drug dealer in the book was using it. So it might be over for them. They'll have to go back to the boring dark web. I wish I did it. I would have loved a thank you for shopping here message from a drug dealer after getting something. Sucks I can't anymore. That's a joke, YouTube. I've never bought a single illicit substance in my life. Kmart closes its last major store in the US. If you're still shopping at Kmart, then I think you came out the wrong century, bro. The 80s is way back there. Hurricane Helene hits Florida. And memes of this month were things like Nick Avocado's weight loss, the Minecraft movie trailer, Henry Danger side-eye, Diddy arrested, and my new character. October 2024. United States port workers go on a strike over compensations and disagreements about the use of automation. It's kind of scaring me that we're entering an era where people...
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. I like the Henry I like the Henry Danger and the chill guy memes. Those are some good ass memes.
We'll have to go on strikes to fight against robots already. Like I thought this was gonna happen in the future, 2099 or some. But our generation got to deal with this too? The Joker 2 releases, proving to people that Lady Gaga should stick to singing. The difference between the first movie and second for reviews doesn't even seem real. Lizzo reveals her weight loss to the public. She's been sharing TikToks of her working out, and it's definitely been working. It's like we losing all the fat celebrities to Ozempic or them actually caring about their bodies. Eminem becomes a grandfather. Hurricane Milton hits Florida, and the hurricane was pretty powerful, leaving places messed up. But the way they describe this online and on the news, you would think Moses would have been able to part the sea. Like, did we really need to be doing all this in preparation for this storm?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they was hyping that shit up.
Young Philly gets arrested over grape allegations. He's a part of some pretty big groups like Beta Squad and affiliated with the Sidemen. Nothing's confirmed as of yet, but all we know is he paid bail and is waiting trial. Twitter officially returns back to Brazil. They wasted no time. They must have been protesting like crazy in the streets. The Weeknd hits a record 120 million Spotify monthly listeners, breaking his own record. Tesla holds an event and reveals a bunch of its new technology hitting the streets. A robot taxi that automatically drives itself with no user input. A robot bus that can hold up to 20 people. And an actual robot that can communicate back and forth with humans. I don't think society is ready for actual robots.
I'm buying a robot, chat. I'm buying a robot. Yo, Riley, thank you for the resub.
The release of them is in the time frame of us being predicted to being able to have robots, and it seems like it's gonna fulfill that dream. If you're a freak, then you should be jumping with joy. At first, people thought the robots were fully communicating off the videos with no control, but it came out that people are actually controlling the robots still. Might be a while until this still. One day. Abu Dhabi gets crowned the richest city in the world with an estimated capital of $1.7 trillion. When every cop drives a Lamborghini, that shouldn't be a surprise. The Federal Trade Commission announces its final click to cancel rule, making it easier for consumers to cancel subscriptions and memberships and not having to learn Minecraft enchantment table terminology to do it. Gyms are definitely
I appreciate
Sadly,
that.
Liam Payne passed away from falling off a balcony. Rest in peace. Trump put the fries in the bag. This video would have went platinum in the streets if he lost. LeBron and Bronny James become the first father-son duo to play in an NBA game.
I don't even like basketball, and that shit's cool. That shit was cool, and everybody was mad at it though.
I know people got their complaints about Bronny, but no one can take away this frame in history right here. LeBron's seed fulfilled the prophecy he always wanted. Russia fines YouTube 2.5 decillion for banning it in the country. And if you want to know how that number looks, it looks like this. YouTube wouldn't even be able to pay the fine because it's more money than the total amount of money on Earth. So Russians, you guys got to be stuck with Vimeo for now. Sorry for your loss. Young Thug gets officially freed from jail. I thought we were getting 3 years at GTA 6 before this would happen. But magically this month, the unthinkable was achieved.
Wait, didn't we get the trailer for GTA this year? Why that wasn't up there? That's big. Free Young Thug. That was last year? Damn.
He has to complete 15 years of probation and do community service and give presentations to kids.
They couldn't show nothing at the Game Awards. They couldn't show one little thing at the Game Awards. It's been this long.
Kids against gang violence. No one knows when he's gonna hit the studio again, but when he does, I think he'll be rapping like this.
I respect women when I'm on a date. I take them to the park or maybe a museum and I only try to kiss them if they're in there. What is it?
Memes of this month were things like KSI thick of it, Elon Musk jumping, Trump fries in the bag, I like my cheese drippy bruh, Winter Arc, and Still Water. November 2024. Apple surpasses $2 trillion in iPhone sales, showing no matter how many times they release the same phone every year, people will be dumb enough to buy it every time. China announces it's developing a hypersonic plane. It'll be able to go 3,069 miles per hour and can travel around the whole world in 7 hours. Any bird that comes across
Don't I am in college for CNC machining and becoming an apprentice at an aerospace company, and I could not have done with you and chat because I was so depressed that I even thought about ending myself. And once again thank you. And love you, chat.
Yo. Love you, bro. And congratulations. CNC machining and becoming an apprentice at an aerospace company. Damn, that's crazy, bro. Good luck. Best of luck to you, bro. Keep going, because that shit sound hard. Aerospace? Like, what the fuck? Machining? Like, good luck, bro. You got it, though.
Across his path in the sky is getting disintegrated instantly.
Also, why is this not being talked about more? Can travel the whole entire planet in 7 hours? Hello?
7 hours. Any bird that comes across his path in the sky is getting disintegrated instantly. I'm good on a normal plane. That's fast enough for me. Margaret Robbie gives birth to her first child. Sadly, Quincy Jones passed away. One of the most legendary producers ever and known for producing Michael Jackson's biggest albums. Rest in peace. Donald Trump wins the election, finally ending the most intense election in United States history. People fought with friends, family, strangers, and anybody around them who they were voting for. It was also the most expensive election in history, spending a total of $15.9 billion. All that money, and seeing the way both campaigns turned out, I would have thought it was $1 million max. Bitcoin also soared in price this
because it's known info that China lies on their planes to scare the USA. So unless we see it in person, people doubt it. Oh. I mean, I guess that would make sense for other countries. Like countries to just, for us to like make shit up, and then for other countries to make shit up just to like, yo, look what we doing here, bruh. The shit's like an Instagram post. You just post, the good shit. When behind closed doors, you're really going through it.
Month after the election, crypto bros might officially be back, and crypto scams too. Beyonce becomes the most nominated artist in Grammy history, gaining a total of 99 nominations. Kai Cenat breaks the Twitch record for the most subs on Twitch. You better watch out, Kai, because best believe I'm coming for you. I'm not too far off that.
Okay. Hey, you never know, bro.
Did I ever mention that stream, guys? Joe Biden and Donald Trump meet at the White House to discuss the transition. The fight of the century happens. Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson.
That shit was so
I would have
ass.
been better off to learn the outcome after than watching this abysmal fight live. I hope after this we never have to experience a Jake Paul boxing match ever again. But for historical reference, Jake Paul did win. Shocker. Malcolm X's family sues the FBI, CIA, and New York police in a $100 million federal lawsuit. They accuse them of letting his murder play out. The U.S. Pentagon fails its 7th audit in a row, saying they couldn't account for $824 billion. Crazy how as a citizen, if you miss a dime on paying your taxes, you get 10 years of prison. Meanwhile, our own government can't even do their own get a pat on the ass. Like, they better start giving them penalties for this, or people aren't gonna keep taking this. NBA YoungBoy gets sentenced to 2 years in prison. Colombia bans child marriage in 2024.
What the fuck?
The worst part about this is they tried 8 times previously and failed. If your government officials are this sick, you gotta leave the country. Kendrick Lamar drops a surprise album, GNX,
banger, selling
319,000 copies first week and debuting at #1. Credit card debt in the US reaches $1.17 trillion. Cheating is officially no longer considered a crime in New York. A lot of happy relationships are going to be broken up very soon because of that. Drake files a lawsuit against UMG for allegations of helping Kendrick Lamar win the beef. Now, I'm not going to go into full detail of this because it's way too much, but technically Drake isn't suing Kendrick, he's suing his music distributor that they're both under. UMG said if you're gonna sue us though, we're gonna sue Kendrick because we not getting involved. We're gonna have to see where this goes, because if Drake loses this lawsuit, it's just embarrassing. Like, how do you lose a beef, sue to say he didn't win it fairly, then lose the lawsuit? Australia bans social media for anyone under 16. I don't think it's even possible to enforce something like this. If it's under 18, then you could easily just say you need an ID to sign up, but 16 and under is a weird age because you can't really ask for the ID. Australian kids going through it right now though. And memes of this month were things like Chill Guy, the Rizzler, I Understand It Now, and Jake.
I like that Rizzler, like, yo, I swear it's just anybody. That was just anybody. And now he's famous, isn't he?
Paul versus Mike Tyson. December 2024. Joe Biden pardons his son Hunter Biden over his federal trial. I think anyone would do that if they were president, to be honest. Shoot, my homie could be a serial killer and I'm pardoning him. The CEO of a major healthcare company, United Healthcare, got pew-pewed on the street. He probably thought his legacy was gonna go down as a great, hardworking guy who built his way to the top. Meanwhile, his killer's getting kawaii edits and he's getting laughed at. CEOs is cooked for the future after this. I never expected how big this story was gonna get. Brainrot is named Oxford's Word of the Year. Mr. Beast announces he'll run for president when he's 50 or 60. Imagine he gets in the White House and he does YouTube vids instead of anything. I put 100 illegal immigrants in a circle and whoever wins gets a green card. I'd watch that video.
I wouldn't be surprised if he actually did it.
Bitcoin reaches an all-time high of $100,000. Federal appeals court upholds that TikTok has to be sold to a U.S. company or will be banned on January 19th. The Notre Dame Cathedral officially...
And the U.S. company, if they sell it to the U.S. company, they're gonna fuck it up and it's just gonna be, oh my god, it's gonna be so bad.
Reopens after its fire in 2019, welcoming world leaders around the world for the reopening. Jay-Z is accused of raping a 13-year-old girl in a civil lawsuit with Diddy. Nothing's confirmed as of yet, but having a lawsuit even filed against you like this is wild. Yeah. Taylor Swift ends her 21-month Eras tour, making $2 billion total on the tour. I don't gotta tell you, that's the highest earning tour ever.
She don't miss.
Chipotle raises its prices 2% due to inflation, and they also lower their chicken giving percentage by 10%. Nah, that's cap, but every year I think they actually do that without telling customers. The man who packed the United Healthcare CEO is officially arrested. Crazy how they can work this fast for a killer as soon as they hit someone rich, but take years to solve a murder case. Epic Games is forced to refund $72 million to players due to unlawful billing practices. MGK and Megan Fox break up. Doing all that freak like drinking each other's blood only to split up is pretty embarrassing. Whoever else they get with after is always gonna know they drank their exes.
Yo, chat, I'm not gonna lie, she's such a bad actor. She's such a bad actor. Like, there's a movie on Netflix where she plays a robot. She plays a robot. Me and Dale watched it for 10 minutes and then turned it off. She plays a robot and it's still ass. Holy shit.
Blood and have it in their thoughts. Tokyo mandates a 4-day work week to its government employees due to declining birth rates. AKA they
Transformers? No, it's a new movie on Netflix. I don't suggest you watch it, but she plays an AI robot, bruh.
Want less working and more working. Elon Musk becomes the first person to reach a $400 billion net worth. Donald Trump is named Times Person of the Year. I'm up next. Trust the process. Stanley Cup recalls 2.6 million mugs after faulty cups. The fact that people were going crazy for them in the beginning of the year, only for them to potentially have to return it back, is hilarious. LeBron decides to step away from the Lakers for personal reasons. People are making rumors saying he's washed or it's over, but I don't tolerate any disrespect for the king. Hot Ones gets sold for $82.5 million. 12 unreleased Michael Jackson tapes are discovered in a California storage unit. Starting off 2025 with new MJ music would be peak. The Federal Trade Commission bans hidden junk fees on any live ticket events and short-term lodging, requiring companies to actually disclose the full price up front. You get one government. Okay. 1W. The new Superman trailer releases. They got this man Clark Kent looking like a TikTok boy. But overall, people like the trailer. Party City shuts down all of its stores after 40 years. Probably the last time anybody's ever been to a Party City. And memes of this month were things like the CEO assassination. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of 2020.
Damn.
It was a wild ride this year, but at least we all made it. By the way, if the last 2 weeks or so don't have tracking, I simply couldn't because I'm doing this early and I won't have time to add everything last minute. Sorry about that. I thank all y'all for watching and supporting me this year. We only going up. Make sure y'all check out all my channels, and I also stream too. Very important. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. As always, I love you guys consensually. And until next time, I'm out.
Okay. W video, bros. Okay, streaming other YouTube channels go crazy. That was a good video. No, that was a good video, and I'm not gonna lie. This year was it was a good year. I'm not gonna lie. He convinced me. Now that we're going back and looking at everything, it's really this Kendrick. It's really the Kendrick and Drake beef that really kind of launched that shit. I'm not gonna lie. That shit was really good.